Hello, how are we? Yes, we are back for another endorsement. That's not the right word. Another installment. That's what I was looking for. Of Portal of Chaos by Simon Tudhope. Illustrations by Tom Knight. My name's Ken Boyd, but you probably already know this because this is the Edra Tales
live stream.
Edra Tales live stream.
There you go.
Yeah. And joining me tonight is Grocklesnook from the bottle. What?
There he
No,
is.
oh, yeah, that's you. No, that's Grocklesnook from the Bottled Imp. If you have a bent for fantasy, that was a bit wrong, wasn't it? If you have a panache for fantasy, I don't know. You've upset my rhythm. My rhythm. I'm all nervous. That's what it is. That's what you do to me.
Genuinely
exactly.
terrifying presence.
You certainly are. You like Darth Vader. No, if you like fantasy goodness, if you like fantasy board game reviews, fantasy book reviews, and fantasy film reviews, go over to the Bottled Imp YouTube channel that I hosted and co-created with Julian, who is the film master.
Not Julian Fellows.
No, not Julian Fellows, the author of Gosford Park. That you fell asleep to. It wasn't you.
No.
That was a different girlfriend.
I'll be going then.
Yeah, bye then. Have you seen Gosford Park?
Yes, I did not fall asleep to it.
Trying to get out of this.
Yeah, it's very good.
Was it? It's good, yeah.
I stayed awake.
Yeah, that's why we're together. And anyway, how is everybody? If you want to leave a comment, because then I know that you're watching. So far we have one viewer. Who is it? Come on, who are you? It's Spellsing. Hello. This is Mystery Lady.
Oh, I like being a mystery lady.
Okay, let's not introduce your name then. No, sorry. We didn't do this.
Didn't you?
No. What's your name?
I feel like I should have some, some cool fantasy type name.
Okay.
Like you've got Ken.
Yeah, that's way fantasy, isn't it? Like Kenneth Williams. Well, Loquacious Macabre is
but
my...
you don't do that here, do you?
Not here. I don't do any of that here.
I don't know.
You could be Stumps. That's my apprentice as Loquacious Macabre. Sally.
That's me.
Sally, I always think Sally is a good fantasy bar wench name. Don't you think?
Yeah, I don't think in fantasy generally. I think any good barmaid. I was a barmaid once.
Wait, and you were, weren't you? In the Working Man's Club.
Yeah.
Up
well
north.
Done.
Yeah. See,
yeah.
I do know stuff about her, despite what people say. Working Man's Club. Was it conservative?
No.
No.
It was the Anglers.
It was what?
The Anglers Working Men's Club.
The Anglers, well, as in fishermen.
I mean, originally they weren't all fishermen.
No.
It was, but yeah.
So, if you want to stay around for more exciting stories of Sally's past. Hello, good evening, Leerin. How are you?
Hi, Leerin.
How are you? You good? You good?
Yeah, I'm just going to have to put my glasses
She's
on.
putting her glasses on. Here we go. Age hits us all.
I know, it does.
Look at that. It's Sally the librarian. How can you read? Does that help then? Does that put on there?
Well, nobody's put any new comments now. So
put a new comment, because then you can see Sally in her glasses.
No.
No. They're relatively new, aren't they?
Yeah, I think I've had them about a year, but I don't wear them very much.
No. They do suit you, though.
Thanks.
Yeah. Anyway, moving swiftly on. If you do want to check out the Edra Tales YouTube channel, you know what to do. Go to YouTube, check it out. That's where we export all of these live streams. So if you do miss any of the live streams, you can catch them there. Now, I know what's happened here. We've only got 2 people watching. People have been caught out because we were actually on time.
That's what happens when I'm here.
Don't give me that. Oh, let me have a little drink. So, got some blood. That's normally bugbear blood.
I wondered what the mess was.
Yeah, bugbear's still in the kitchen. Got to chop it up, drain it of its blood so you can drink the blood, and then make bugbear kebabs and kebabs.
Lovely.
Yeah, because you like a good meat feast, don't you?
My favourite.
It's vegetarian. Vegetarian. Would you if you were if you crash landed? You know, here's the old. You teach this. Here's the old thing. And you're vegetarian.
Yeah.
Home matron. Would you eat a bit of human flesh for survival?
I mean, the thing is, I imagine so.
Yeah.
Because when you're desperate,
put a bit some carrots on it as well, just to balance it up.
Then, well, if you have carrots, you don't need human flesh, do you?
That's true. Yeah, but maybe
I
it's
think
like
if you're in a desperate place where you haven't eaten
yeah.
for a long time, then your survival instinct probably kicks in. But
So-
I'd like to think I wouldn't kill somebody just to eat them.
Oh no, you would.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Glasses are on. Tomorrow I'm taking niece to the airport back to Australia. After 18 days of taking her around Taiwan,
Lovely.
and feasting.
As if you're up from north.
Probably shouldn't have introduced her to Highlander at her tender age of 13 going on 14. Is that a whiskey? But she seemed to she seemed to love the Kurgan's evil laugh
That's why she's a keeper.
and driving skills as much as I did.
Yay.
I was thrilled to be trapped in the dungeon with Ken.
Exactly.
I know.
What lady
I'm normally
wouldn't?
gone
I know.
by now.
She always manages to escape.
And I didn't have an excuse this time.
Yeah. Hello
Hi,
there,
Lee.
Jonathan. Hello, Lee. Sorry, I interrupted you.
It's all right.
So yes, how old Highlander probably shouldn't have. No, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. My brother was like 13, 14 when he watched The Exorcist. When he watched Driller Killer, remembers Driller Killer? All these video nasties that got.
What happened to him?
Yeah, exactly. Ended up doing 25 years life in prison. Killed 14 people. Just couldn't stop. And he had one of those cordless drills as well, so, you know, mobile.
I can't imagine Highlander is... I've never seen Highlander, but...
Highlander.
But I can't imagine it's...
It would be very pale in comparison nowadays to films, I would imagine.
Is it horror, though?
It's not horror, no, it's fantasy.
Right.
There can only be one. It's got Sean Connery, who's
One what?
Scottish. Just one. Just
One what?
one Highlander. It's about immortals, so a Highlander's immortal, but for some reason there can only be one, so they hunt each other down through time.
Okay.
Yeah?
There can only be one, that's what Spellsing said.
There you go.
Killer, video nasty.
Yeah, exactly.
Frankly, the 80s video nasty slasher films are often nastier than most of the watered-down PG-13 horror films of these days.
Well, this was it. This was in...
Cordless drills.
Yeah, 80s cutting edge. Yeah, absolutely. Well, it gives you more flexibility, doesn't it? You can go out and about and do your killing. Do your drilling.
Drilling, killing.
Exactly. It's a great title, Driller Killer. It's brilliant. But I was too young to watch it, and I didn't want to watch those. Because my dad owned an electrical repair shop. And he was one of the first people, I think, anyway, to sell video recorders. And then you could rent films from him. He was one of the first people to do that. And there was no certificates on videos because the law hadn't caught up with it yet.
Oh, okay.
So if you showed it at the cinema, yes, they had to get certificated. But if you just put a video out, it could be anything. And so they did it. They went for it. Certified, exactly. Yeah. I thought you were saying I should be. Jonathan's put it, I saw a meme the other day, a father and son watching Highland together. At the end, the son says, that was brilliant. Are there any more Highlander films? The father paused when answering, no. There was a Highlander 2, wasn't there? But apparently that's not very good. I've not seen
it.
it.
Sneeze, it's gone now.
Oh, okay. You want to buy DVD?
That's assuming is an in-joke. Because there can only be one.
Oh, I see. Sorry. I thought they did Highlander 2, though. Oh, look, there you go. Jonathan's put it. There have been multiple, and they're terrible. That's why he went...
Oh, I see.
No.
Because don't watch any of the others.
Talking of that, what Star Wars film did you watch first?
The Phantom Menace. Well, because that was the first one. It was.
My sweet summer child.
I know it wasn't
Hello, Steve.
the first
Good
one
evening.
made, but it was the first one in the...
Yes, at that point.
Somebody I know watched The Phantom Menace recently and said it's not as bad as they remember it.
Only because they've seen the last three that Disney made, and they are even worse.
Maybe that was it.
Yeah, so when you look... Well, no, to be fair, actually, the first one was all right.
Hi, Steve.
But they basically remade A New Hope, number 4.
Okay.
They basically just soft rebooted it without really saying they were going to do that. So it actually is pretty good. I quite enjoyed that. Right. The last 2, though, it all went a bit rubbish. Yeah. Throw Sally from the Dungeon Kent after that Star Wars comment. I know. However, I will be hypocritical because there's still films I've not seen in the fantasy genre.
I have seen the other ones now. You made me watch them.
Of course I made you watch.
Pinned my eyes like this.
Yeah.
And I've watched the original 70s ones.
Yes. Yeah, well, you've got to start with A New Hope, number 4, and then you've got to go Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and then pretty much just leave it there.
Highlander was also a ropey TV series with Roger Daltrey.
Oh, God. Do I remember that? When was that? Was that early 90s? Steve has put here, the Phantom Menace did help explain Trump's tariff. That is true, yeah. It gets really bogged down with political nature.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's why you just sit there going, this isn't a Star Wars film.
Yeah.
Where's the zoom?
I thought the same as you about The Force Awakens, which is why I haven't bothered to watch the last 2.
Yeah. Out of curiosity, you could watch them, but I wouldn't hold your hopes up. They lost the essence, like Picard, you know, the recent Picard TV show. They lost its essence, and I'd say the last couple of series of Doctor Who lost its essence of what it actually is.
Be careful, we might be in for a long rant here.
No, we're going to move on.
I've heard this rant several times.
Come on now.
I get the extended remix, though, don't you?
Exactly, you get all the nuggets.
All the bonus material.
Yeah, exactly, you get the DVD commentary. Lee Rich put Highlander holds a special place in my heart of the 80s Hollywood films, as it's the first Western film to portray the katana, Japanese sword, as a heroic weapon rather than the sinister foreigner weapon wielded by Connery than Lambert. Nice.
Who's Lambert?
So, yeah, that was the thing. It was Sean Connery, who's a Scotsman in real life, who played a Spaniard who in the film, but just didn't do a Spanish accent. He just did his normal Scottish accent.
Oh, nice.
And then,
I assume it's set in Scotland.
Yes.
As in the Highlands.
Yeah. And then, the one scene I remember is just them in a car park. It's set in modern day, but it sort of time travels. And Christopher Lambert, who's a French... Oh, that's it, yeah, he's French, and I think he plays a Scotsman.
Playing a Spaniard?
No. So Christopher Lambert, the actor,
yeah,
is playing a Scots person,
right?
Even though he's French.
Yeah.
And Sean Connery, the Scots person, is playing a Spanish, even though he's Scottish.
And he didn't bother to do that.
I don't think any of them changed their accents. So why didn't they just go, well, why don't you be Scottish and you be French?
Ah, so it says it's young Sally. I like Spelsing already. You do them. I mean, it's all relative. But she has the voice of an angel.
God.
What do you
think?
I don't think anybody would agree with you.
Can you let her out now?
Reading Steve. We did joke and called The Force Awakens was just a New Hope HD remix.
Yeah. I was about 30 minutes in, I reckon, when I was watching it. I was very excited. I thought, oh yeah, you know, it should be good. And I was like, hang on, we've seen this before, haven't we? 30 minutes thinking, yeah, 40 minutes. And then I went, yeah, they've just literally done a soft reboot, which is what they did to Bond with Daniel Craig. Leah's put it, Andor, define Star Wars again for me. Yes, no, I've not seen Andor. That is meant to be good.
Yeah, I know somebody that's seen it.
Yeah.
They said it's good.
They said it's good, yeah.
If you like that sort of thing.
If you like that sort of
And
fantasy.
Celia Imrie's in it, so she's always good.
Who?
Celia Imrie, which
Oh.
always makes me think of Acorn Antiques. Yeah.
Oh, is it her?
Yeah, the tall, not the tall lady.
Oh,
The short
yeah.
hair.
Is it? Oh, I'm going to definitely watch it now. And I want...
Julie Walters.
Yeah, coming in. There used to be, hopefully it's still there, but in Sawbridgeworth there is an actual Acorn Antiques.
I know.
Yeah, I've told you about this before.
You bought a book from them.
I did buy a book from them. See, we've been together too long.
I know all the stories.
Hear all the stories. I might have to just go off backpacking for 3 months to come up with new stories.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah. Great. Leaving through the lightsaber of Star Wars, though the lightsaber of it's like my mum being, though the lightsaber of Star Wars is arguably also in the roundabout way a futuristic katana. That's how you pronounce it. I don't know. Got your glasses on, dear?
Well, it looks like that.
Yeah, with the Jedi being an amalgamation of samurais of Japan, Sulun monks of China and Musket. Yes, he did grasp from various different aspects of actual cultures. Yeah.
So Highlander was set in space.
No, back to Star Wars.
Right.
Highlander.
All these things I haven't
Highlander,
seen. No, I have seen Star Wars.
In Pigs in Space. How about that? The board game Pigs in Space. You two are like the Posh and Becks of the fancy.
Oh,
thanks.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at free kicks as well. So, tell me what you really, really want. I'm queuing you up for Gildland.
Oh, I'd like to see what's in your box, please.
I bet you would, madam. Free kick, red card. Okay. So, although I did do a great segue when I said in space, Pigs in Space, that make a good board game, and then
I didn't even see that box. So
I know, that's how good I am.
Oh, matron.
Look what arrived in the post today.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
It's a big box.
Guildland's box.
Guildland's. So, this is hot off the press, all the way from glorious China, via Cheatwell, who are part of Outset Media. You keeping up? And this is my designer copies. So in our contract, we get Kedrick and I co-design the game. We get 6 games each, and they've arrived. Look at them there. So, very
proper
exciting.
components, yes, Lee. We're not playing with little bits of folded paper anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
We've gone up in the world.
Yeah. Sally very kindly play tested it on a number of occasions.
A number of occasions. I've been there since the conception.
Oh, hello. Is that how you're going to break it to me? All proper components, yes. Look at this, look. Not even opened in its cellophane.
And it's freeze wrap.
In its little see-through jacket. Teasing. Yeah, I'm not going to say that. I'll get banned. Banned from Twitch again. Looking good, and the game looks this one. He meant me. He meant me.
He remembers me from the Purple Turtle.
I don't want to know about that. Huh? What sort of nightclub was that?
It was a nightclub.
Was
Well,
it?
yeah, sort of.
Purple Turtle?
Yeah.
Hang on, what's going
In
on?
Reading.
I don't know about this. Oh, does Steve live in Reading?
Yes. We have this conversation every time Steve's on.
Yeah, I remember. So let's crack open
I
this.
don't often meet people that live in Reading
I know, because nobody wants to live in Reading, do they?
anymore.
No, they do. Isn't Reading?
Oh, you're opening it.
Oh yeah, I might as well crack it open. Oh, new game smell. Smell my box.
It's lovely and fresh.
In this weather. Looking good. Oh yeah, there we go. Yay! Hello environments. Right, so, look at this. Look at the... what do they call it?
Words.
Yeah. No, look, the shimmer. Look at the shimmer.
He is still here, Grocklesnook.
He's got...
Can't see Leland.
Yeah, he's sleeping.
He's off drinking with the fairies again.
Look at the shimmer.
He's looking a bit off centre. Sorry, yes, shimmer.
Shimmer.
Glossy bits. There are glossy bits.
There are glossy bits. I take it, yeah, he's off. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Look, printing on the inside. I'm overdoing it. Let's have a look. We're reading
Reading.
Look at your... Oh my God. Look at these.
Actually, we're wearing Reading colours, you and I. Blue and white.
Wedding colours?
Reading.
Oh.
Reading.
What's going
Remember
on?
the theme.
Oh yeah, sorry. Reading. Oh yeah, isn't it? But Reading apparently have got terrible owners, football team.
Well, they did have.
They've just sold it.
Yeah, they've been in trouble, but they've just been. Somebody just bought them.
Because your brother supports Reading, isn't
Both of them do.
Both brothers. That's why I look after her.
You ours.
The saga
is over now. Yes, yeah. It lasted a while.
Look at the money.
It's not like when Madejski had it.
Oh, look at you knowing your football knowledge. Look at these.
Well, that was from 1997,
Was
I think.
it?
So that's when it finished.
Smell my board. Can that smell my cheese board?
Yeah, it smells very new.
It does smell new. Oh, it's lovely. And look at these. Oh, wonder. Hang on. Whoa. I need to talk to him about the messenger, the little packs. There's an extra special guild that's going to be exclusive only to people. Silica gel. Get that for free. I wouldn't eat all of that though, not all at once.
Don't eat it.
Hi Sally. Hello Martha. Hello.
Oh, hi Martha.
We're just showing the new board game that myself and Kedrick Winks have published. It's just arrived in the UK yesterday, and then my copies have arrived today. But look at these. Look, little custom meeples. That's a gardener. That's not Darth Vader, as much as you might think so. That is a road toe collector. Toe collector? Look at the wizard.
Lee says don't eat the silica gel. Do not eat, throw away.
Yes, do not eat. Oh, that's true. But you can't.
Lee says, since the infamous toxically strong green liqueur of poets is also known as the Green Fairy, does Rockles not a chance have a brother called Absinthe? That's quite a good name for a fairy, isn't it?
It's not bad, absinthe. Because that makes your heart grow fonder.
Don't eat the
absinthe makes you... Thanks.
Right.
At least laugh, that's why you're here. Make me look good. I know it's a tough job. So there we go. So yes, very happy with this. It's a tile laying game. Ooh, starting tile. Look at that.
I'm just holding things up.
Hold them up. And, oh, look at this. You get an old school pencil. Look at the length of my pencil.
Right. It's an impressive pencil. No IKEA pencils here.
That was one of the first things I said to Sally. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to be making a how to play video and putting it out onto the Edra Tales YouTube channel. I'm hoping to film it Monday and then hopefully finish editing. I don't know, but I'm hoping to film it Monday and probably edit it Tuesday. Hopefully get it on the YouTube channel on Tuesday, so you can have a look at that there. So there we go. So thank you very much, Outset Media and Cheatwell. If you do want to buy a copy, yes, it's going to be launched at Gen Con, which is in the first week of August, and Outset have very kindly paid for Kedrick and I to go out there. We're going to promote the game, we're going to demo the game, we've got a launch party. It's a big hoo-ha, a big kerfuffle.
It is.
Which is fantastic. But then it's going to be available to the public pretty much the next day after Gen Con. So you can, in fact, you can pre-order it from Outset Media. You can actually take pre-orders. They're doing pre-orders, yeah. So if you do want to go to Outset Media, if you are that excited, if you're not bothered, don't worry about it. Anyway, keeping you up. Well, professional to the last. Who'd have thought BBC, ITV, Sky, LBC, Talk Radio, Talk Sports.
Martha's put we had a huge thunderstorm.
Hit free pencil.
Like 350 lightnings in
wow.
under an hour.
Oh my God.
That's a lot.
Yeah, hopefully you're not...
None of them struck you.
I was going to say, this isn't a joke, it's just come into my head. It does sound like a joke. If you're epileptic, because flashing lights is not good for epileptic, does that...
So you curtains.
Yeah. Just about to say that, you could just close the curtains. I was just thinking it through and then go, yeah, just close the curtains.
Unless you're outside, but then you can close your eyes.
And then just walk down a manhole.
Yeah.
Cover. Anyway, I think we ought to move on. So, just one other thing. We had a huge... Oh, yeah, I've read that. Why am I so tempted to tickle Ken? Thanks, Martha.
He might explode.
Yeah, I've had some Brussels sprouts. Now, Jonathan Green very kindly sent me one of those freebies links that companies do. And it happened to be free beer. So thank you so much, Jonathan. Appreciate that. I got 8 little 330 cans of funny beer. Comedy beer. So I just thought I'd...
Strong.
Is it strong?
6.5%.
Hello, I'll have a couple of those. 6.
It's a good job I didn't have one.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, it's 2.1 units in the UK. Just thought I'd let you know that. So, but I don't know how to pronounce them though. How do you pronounce that?
Citra at Ciegas?
Yeah, that one.
No idea.
Yeah.
Lemon and something?
I always think if you're going to name a product, make sure that people
Citrus?
can say it. But you can say that one.
Son of a gun.
Son of a gun.
Son of a gun.
I think they're from different manufacturers, are they? Or they must be all from the same.
Yeah, I imagine they're the same.
Is that one? Bad News? No.
Tropical Unicorn.
No, Bad News Company. I think they're from different companies.
Oh.
Tropical Unicorn? Is that somebody? No, it's a unicorn. So there you go.
Oh, it's not so bad. 4.1%.
Martha's, but I was indoors at the time. I'm in a gremlin mood.
Mode. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? It was like word of the year in the...
What, gremlin?
In the dictionary. Yeah, you know they have a word of the year. I think gremlin was it, and it was like when you just want to sit indoors and play video games or something.
Yeah, but that's not what gremlins do, though.
Well, I didn't make up the thing.
The strict definition of a gremlin is they're little humans. They're not like Gremlins, the TV show. Yeah, it was. They were created in America during the Second World War, and when things went wrong mechanically, they would say, "Oh, that's the Gremlins again."
Oh yeah.
Little mechanics. They're actually drawn with little overalls on, and they're like going
in the machine.
Yeah, they're like going hee hee hee, and they're making things go wrong. And then Gremlins, the film comes along, and they totally steal the name. Martha's Prayer, how are you, Sally? Been a long time since we've had a chat.
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm on end of term eve.
That's enough. I'm joking. Go on, carry on.
So that's always better than back to school eve.
Exactly.
So happy about that. And Leland's written Bad News Bear. Must add a few more reporters in the barrel for good taste then.
Smell my juice.
Well, that's nice.
It's fruity.
It is.
Fruity, right.
That's...
Oh, let's move the book out of the way. Right, then we'll crack on once we get this. Don't worry, Sally does have a drink. I did offer her beer, but she's a lady.
Well, I'm driving.
Oh, yeah, and you're driving. You're a lady driver.
To pick up my children, so
yes.
I've got some semblance of responsibility.
Why can't we just be
How are you, Martha?
20 years old? There we go, look at that. Right, let the head settle a little bit.
I was going to say.
Bit of beer with my head.
Would you like a flake in that?
Smell my head. Oh no, this has gone downhill quite rapidly. Where are we then? Portal of Chaos. Yeah. And Sally's going to give us a summary of what's been going on.
I am. Our name is Coda Satis, because we have deaf parents.
Apparently.
Children of deaf adults. Coda.
Yeah. What that means, apparently. It's a film.
We have a necklace of scrap metal, which we're very excited about. And we have a data core that we're going to get somebody to get that scene to. And we're after Omen Rose. That's who we're after for Veronica Dyer. And,
yeah, that's what we were. It's moved on a little bit.
And then we did. We met Murgle the Fool and Madame Delphi the fortune teller. And if we meet Murgle Ravens, we've got to be nice to her.
You don't pay attention, do you?
No. Oh, I think I'm doing quite well. How does it make sense?
Kind of.
And now there's apparently an ice volcano on Ceres.
Veronica set Rose up, exactly.
Altoona Mons. And there's a Marduk in Diary. Marduk is an alien being, a dire ment-loved. Can't read your writing.
No, you're right, a dire ment-love. Dyer mentioned. So Dyer, so we were hired, weren't we, by Dyer, Veronica Dyer. She mentioned an alien being.
That's right.
We chose to go and find Murgle the Fool. However, he didn't like that name.
No.
He wanted to be called Murgle Night Eye. He
Right.
was sort of master of the Bird-Brains, the Ravens.
Okay.
However, he did give us a data core
Great.
that he said Omen Rose, had given him to give to us. So we never actually found Omen Rose.
But we don't need to anymore.
Don't need to, apparently.
We've got all her data.
Yeah, and when we did look at the data, we discovered that Veronica Dyer and Omen Rose were going to find something. They found an artifact, and it looks like Dyer Rose.
Not diarrhea.
No, diarrhea, that's her sister. They were in dire straits. Money for... That was an obvious joke, wasn't it? I had to get that because I'm the funny one. She looks like she killed Omen Rose.
What? That's not very nice.
Not very nice, which is what was on the data core.
Oh.
Brothers in Arms, yeah, exactly.
It's classic.
In a base. Yeah, we were on Titan.
Mark says,
Exactly.
Ken really? Oh, sigh. Ken really? She's telling you off.
She is
I
telling
don't
you
want to go there. No, you're quite right. Not to
Don't
want
go
to go
there.
there. We were on
Don't.
Titan.
Yeah.
In a base.
Yes. Are we in the dungeon yet, says Steve. We're kind of a dungeon. We're in the base dungeon. So, let's crack on, because we've spent half an hour just preamble.
Yeah, I know. Who's
But
been
we're on-
wittering on
we're
about
on
Star
time.
Wars? Nobody's interested.
I do apologise. She's new. Give her a chance.
We didn't die in a geyser.
Oh,
I'm not
that's
sure I
true.
believe you.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. So, where are we?
318.
If you write part 5 just here and then just write the notes down there, that'd be lovely.
Right.
318. Okay, and
Yeah.
279. Let's do 279 first. Because I found that if I read the last one, I actually remember what's going on. Although I did a pretty good job of remembering the plot that time. It must be the beer. So, yeah, so cheers, Jonathan. Thank you very much.
Sally, I'm exhausted. I have too much to do. And I'm getting a kitten.
Yes, it's
That's
big
the most
news.
exciting news, though. It doesn't matter
forgot
about everything else.
About my board game or
You're
anything like
getting
that.
a kitten. Oh.
Yes. Have you got a name for the kitten yet?
I've got
Can't
2
remember.
cats, Martha, so getting a kitten is very exciting.
Sally two
I
cats, we call
appreciate the excitement. 1 coin down.
Yes.
Where's that?
Lives.
Oh, 1 life. Okay. Is that
So-
what it means? 1 coin down?
Yeah,
Okay.
because in the arcade you'd have 3 lives. So you'd put a coin in and it would give you 3 lives. And then when you go...
No.
Nice one, Ken, says Jonathan. Which beer did they send you? I
just went through them all,
Somerset.
Jonathan.
he wasn't
He was
paying
drinking.
attention. Yes. So I got 8. They sent me 8, even though I didn't want any add-ons. Because initially it was 6, but they sent me 8 anyway.
That's the one we can't pronounce.
That's the one we can't pronounce, and I daren't because it looks rude. Then Son of a Gun.
Son of a gun.
I've only
Son of a gun.
got showing you 4, and then Troubadour. But the one I actually cracked open, which is 4.1%, is Unicorn. I can't read that.
Tropical unicorn.
Tropical
Sorry.
Unicorn.
I'm
Yay!
the one that has the glasses.
I know, it's Unicorn Blood. Crashed
Can
Unicorn.
I say, Martha's tempted to call her little one Bofa or Bilbo. I think Bilbo is a super cute name for a kitten.
Bilbo.
That's a really cute name
Bilbo's
for a kitten.
brilliant for a kitten.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for Bilbo. Oh, I want a kitten now called Bilbo.
What colour is it, Martha? Is it a particular breed or is it a moggy?
It's got big hairy feet.
My sister's
She won't get that.
nickname. I do. I've seen it.
It's just not funny then.
My sister's nickname was Philbo Baggins.
Bilbo Baggins. I bet she loved that.
I didn't understand it at the time.
No.
I'm not even sure she did, but
Yeah, she probably went, oh, great, thanks. Bilbo Baggins.
not sure. I'm adopting one, so home for a black kitten. I've got a black kitten. Well, she's a cat now. And
She's
she's
a
called
cat.
Coco.
Coco, and she's very prickly.
Oh, she's really fluffy.
She's fluffy, but she is very, well, a lot of cats like this. They're very like, Yes, you can stroke me now. No, you can't stroke
Oh,
me.
she's my she's my post Me Too cat. She's just because I allowed you to touch me yesterday doesn't mean you have the right to touch me today.
No.
She
Sorry, what are we talking about now? I was so Jonathan put it. I was helping
put the sitting room back after my wife and daughter have redecorated this. Well, you're not even listening.
I was reading it out, and it's gone now.
Got my no.
See what you've done.
He was putting the sitting room back after his wife and daughter have redecorated it this week.
Fantastic, and I like the fact that you've fair play that you just step back and let them decorate it.
I just move the sofa.
Yeah. So, in fact, I can't be bothered to do that. Can you move the sofa as well? What colour then? Is it spruced up? Oh, I guess
the sitting room.
Yeah.
All kittens have hairy feet. This is true.
That is true, but big, out of proportion, hairy feet.
I thought she might have just been like that with Ken.
Yeah.
Oh.
Keep it clean.
To be fair, she's
Eowyn.
I think she's quite protective of me.
Oh, Martha's got Eowyn. My mum's 13-year-old cat is huge cuddle bug.
Oh.
Eowyn's another Lord of the Rings.
Right. Was that Gwyneth Paltrow?
No.
Okay, I'm out.
Sorry.
Was it Gandalf or Gwyneth Paltrow?
It was Michelle Pfeiffer.
Was it?
Jonathan's the two of them have been decorating. I've been writing a book. Yeah, you're right. And my son has been lying on the floor. No, laying out the book. Oh, okay. Is he doing the graphic design then? That's cool.
No, he's just opening a book and
just laying it out.
Pushing the pages down.
Jonathan's got 3 beige mushroom walls. No, I'm sure it's much better than it sounds. And 1 green. Well, mine are white, so I wasn't very adventurous there, was I? With white about the what? The dado. You have to be careful how you pronounce that. You got a dado.
That's so exciting. You've got a dado rail.
I loved her first album. He's laying out Shakespeare versus Cthulhu.
Oh, that's good.
Slave labour, free labour. That's what we like. You're not stupid, are you, Jonathan? Got your wife and daughter doing the decorating. You're down the pub writing a book. Your son's at home with not a computer, but the old typesetting, spending hours. My
brother's Bengal cat is like that. One day she's cuddly, the next she's like, nah, don't think so. Yeah, Bengal cats can be a bit...
Bengali.
They're very beautiful and they know it.
They know it, exactly. I've dated women like 279 then. Are we going to do this? Should we do this? Should we actually do it?
No, what's time?
Yeah, you've got to go. You've got to go soon.
I haven't rolled the dice yet.
I know, quickly.
279.
279, right. Oh, it's a long one. Right, what happened? Tap, 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 tap. You're on Triton. Oh, yeah, you're on Triton. Titan. It is Titan.
No,
it is Triton. It's Triton.
Sorry, somebody else.
That was Lee. Got it wrong. Triton, the first one says. I probably did. That's probably why. Where the weather is cold, but the welcome is always warm. If you want to ask where everybody is, no, we didn't want to do that. If we want to get on our way, we wanted to get on our way.
Apparently so.
Yeah. 318. 318. Okay, here we go then. Muttering something about having no time for their warm welcome, you motion for them to step aside. Of course, he says politely. We wish you a pleasant stay. Yes, and do call us if you change your mind, his companion adds. She smiles and steps back. Her eyes are wide and clear, almost human. But as you walk past, the pupils expand and contract. They're mini cameras. Ooh. But as you walk past... And someone's watching. You've only gone a few paces when you're hoisted up and thrown back down the walkway. Landing hard on the metal grating, you scramble to your feet. Ulf screeches at the male android and he smooths down his hair. The androids are blocking your way once more. Deduct 1 life point.
Oh dear.
So we're on 12. We're now on 11 life points. If you write 92 in the sections... Right. I can get used to this.
I've got to go in about 5 minutes.
I know.
So you can't get too used to it.
Can't get used to this. Here we go then. This is most unfortunate, the male android says. But it seems... Hang on, why am I doing like a German? But it seems you're here without invitation. Most unfortunate, agrees his partner, because our policy on intruders is rather robust. Under different circumstances, we'd have danced the night away, but policy is quite clear, he sighs politely. I'm sure you understand that we have no choice. The two of them clasp their hands briefly, then start to sway and twirl, their feet tapping faster and faster until they sound like a swarm of bees. Ulf draws her blaster. Oh, this escalated quickly. And bares her teeth as they close in. Then, at the last moment, they separate, and the female android spins towards you. We've got female android dancer attack. We've got combat. We've got Sally on the dice.
Okay. Ready? Do I have to do it with this thing?
You do have to do it with that thing.
I always break it.
I know. You've got to hold on to it because it will fall off.
That's what happens.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we have to, before we roll the dice, it's 3 rounds. So it's only 3 rounds. Damage 3. So every time we lose, we get 3 points of damage. So that is quite substantial. We do need to... How many points have we got? Well, what we need to do, we've got 11 life points, and we need to put it to a vote. Do you want to go for standard attack, where we're going to roll 7 or above, and we'll deal 1 point of combat damage, or glazed over, or do you want to do a power attack and roll 9 or more? Your opponent loses 3 combat, so... I
don't like that kind of pressure.
I don't like that kind of pressure.
Oh, thanks.
How many? Oh, it's only got 1. It's only got 1 point of damage, so we only need to hit it with 1 point of damage in 3 rounds. Okay. Just roll the die. No, right. So we're going to vote first.
How much life points does our dancer have?
Yes, just 1. That's a very good point, Levin. I was looking at it, but it's just 1. So we've got 3 rounds. If you choose 7 or above, and we get 7 or above, then we win. If we don't, we get 3 points of damage, and then we have to got 2 rounds.
Out of that number?
Yeah, out of that one. Right. Okay, so normal attack power. We've just had 2 people vote. Anyone else want to vote? Vote now. You can tip the balance.
So if we do a power move, then
oh yeah, we don't need to do a power move.
No, because if it's only got 1 life.
Well, let's just do a standard attack then. Yeah.
Common sense.
You can see who the brain is.
So Stevie says power. He's still going for power despite it.
He still wants power though.
Just being gratuitous there. Steve.
Yes. Yeah, well, why not? And hello, Estaria. Is that how you pronounce it?
I can't see it. Elostaria.
Elostaria. That's a great fantasy name.
Elostaria.
Oh, right.
I don't know. I apologise. I'm just trying to cover.
Well, I say Elostaria. That to me sounds quite grand.
Okay.
Princess-like.
It does.
Okay. Let's get rolling then. So we want 7 and above, and the nice thing about Sally rolling is we can blame her.
I know, yes, I know. I'm feeling the pressure. Yay!
Beginner's luck. Look at that. 7. Well done. So good.
Are they dead?
They are dead.
Oh, brilliant.
Sometimes in these books they're not dead. Yeah, it might be just they've knocked it out. If you win, turn to 290. 290.
So I don't need to do anything here.
Nothing there, no. That was a quick, clean execution.
Strike.
Exactly. She leans over and closes in, arms blurring like the spokes of a wheel. Your blaster's too risky with Ulf nearby, and you back away, waiting for your chance. Suddenly, you catch her arm and swing her around, using her own speed to slam her into the ground. Her body twitches like as a pale fluid leaks out onto the metal.
Grating.
Thank you. That's the tropical unicorn. Turning back, you see the second android fall. Smoke is rising from his slicked back hair, and Ulf drops lightly from the ceiling. She holsters her blaster with a satisfied grunt.
Well
Turn
done.
to 3, 4, 5.
Well done, Ulf.
Ulf, exactly. 3, 4, 5. Oh, we've got a bit of a reading bit here. The death of Bilbo's android, Ash. Oh, that sounds like a ballad.
Reference to 1979's Alien. Also
Yes.
not seen that.
Yes. Oh, I saw that. I saw that when I was quite young, actually, when I was about 13. And I remember watching it with my brother and a few of either his mates. Yeah, it would have been his mates, because they were older. And I was allowed to watch it. We're in the living room. And, you know, the old... Oh, I won't spoil it. But, you know, the moment... You probably know. She knows it.
Everybody knows the
Everyone knows it. So, you know, the moment where... As that happened, my brother went, it smelled like ham. It smelled like ham.
Your brother?
Yeah. He just shouted out, it smells like ham. He thought he could smell ham as it burst out of the chest.
Somebody just walked into the room with a ham sandwich.
Well, I do recall Mum having brought us ham sandwiches, so I think what happened was he just got a waft of that.
Yeah.
Ulf grunting.
Martha's got to go.
not
A friend is
yipping.
coming over. Enjoy your time with your friends.
Thank you for watching,
I've got to go in a
Martha.
minute as
You've
well.
got to go as well. She's all abandoning me.
Ulf,
No loyalty.
grunting, not yipping.
Yes, enjoy your evening, Martha. Thank you for watching. Yeah, there won't be a live stream on Saturday.
A waft of ham.
A waft of
The
ham.
new scent from Edra Tales. It smells like ham.
It smells like ham. It smells like ham. Just get a t-shirt. It smells like ham. It smells like meaty tubes. We're talking about. Where's Julian? Where's Julian?
And jam.
And Jam, of course. That's for you, Jam. Not you, Julian. This is the pun bell. Although you do a few puns. Right. Anyway, so where are we? 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Okay. You bend down and lift the head of the female android. Her eye cams are motionless. You wonder whether they still work, but it doesn't matter now anyway. Whoever saw you already knew you're here. And clearly they wish you weren't. You stare coldly into the lenses. I think we broke your droids. Leaving them behind, you come to a door with a round porthole. On the other side, there's a corridor with warm yellow walls and a pale blue ceiling. A long rug covers the floor, woven in patterns of green and gold. These are the station's sleeping quarters, with the medical bay at the far end. Ulf finds the manual release lever, and the bolts spring back with a loud clang. The perfect organism. Smells like ham. And I'm not going to read that.
The chest. What?
Oh, yeah. What? Oh,
The chest burst that came out of John Hurt is also a meaty tube.
yeah, that's true. It's one big meaty
Gosh.
tube.
Perfect organism smells like ham.
It's got little teeth. So
Clang.
clang, knock knock. Who's
Who's
there?
there?
No, it's the same voice. It's not.
I don't
Not-
know how the joke.
No,
Works.
obviously they're droids. They don't know humour. Have you not seen Star Trek: The Next Generation? You surprised me. So wow. Oh, are we in for a treat over the summer then?
Oh,
Don't worry, there's only 7 series of about 23 episodes each. Great. Knock knock. Who's there? Says a voice. Laughter creeps down the walkway, coming from the loudspeakers on either side with a strange whispering echoes. Ulf draws her blaster and aims at the door. Uninvited guests, you mutter, and shove it open. She rolls through, but there's no movement from within. You follow her into the corridor and find rooms branching off left and right. Some are open, some not. And you call into the silence as you make your way along. Through open doorways, you see neatly ordered cabins, family photos and dressers, dust on the mirrors. They haven't been used for a long time. One of the rooms is different, though. You signal to Ulf. There's a purple veil over the doorway, and in the centre of the room is a golden box on a stone plinth. Cautiously, you lift the veil. Do not enter this place, heathen. That voice again. but hushed now, almost fearful. Or you will know Murdoch's wrath. Hasn't seen humans for a long time. If you want to enter the chamber, type chamber. If you decide to head straight for the medical bay, type bay. What would you like to do? What would you like to do? I've forgotten. Chamber or bay? What would you like to do? What would you do? What's your vote?
What's in the chamber?
There seems to be something on a golden plinth.
Oh yeah, I like the gold box on the plinth.
The gold box. You're hoping they're earrings?
No.
Okay, yeah, we've got 1 for chamber, 2 for chamber, 2 for bay.
I count.
Pardon?
I count.
You count.
I need to go there.
She needs to go. She needs to go. Jailer, guard. Excuse me. What's the time?
7:50.
7:50. So we do need we've got 2 votes each, although we could say that Sally's vote doesn't count because she's bailed. No, if anyone wants to vote, do you want to go into the chamber, even though it's saying don't go in there, or do you want to go on the bay? I'm just going to say goodbye to Sally.
Bye everyone.
Bye everybody.
Oh, you've just done loads of burps.
Alright, I want a hug. Bye then. See you later. Thanks. See you later. Bye everybody.
Give me a hug if you want.
Sally's going. Well, it's too late now. I have to go. Oh no, alright. Right.
Bye
Sally,
everyone.
says Steve.
Bye,
I hate
Steve.
to add to the abandonment, but I also have to go at 8 p.m. Okay, Steve, no worries. We've got about 10 minutes. Old habit from Ian Livingston Gamebooks. Picked up everything not nailed down, off beaten path, just in case you need it. Yes, exactly.
It's a good start.
I think so, especially if it's keys. Right, I'll be back in a second. Right then, thanks for your co-hosting.
You're welcome. I've left on a high, you see? My dice rolling was good.
It was. Exactly. Your jokes were terrible. Thanks. Take care. See you later. Oh, alright. Did you have a bit? Oh, we've got a Grocklesnook down. Grocklesnook's drunk, he's been out the beers. Bye, Sally. Yes, thank you very much. That was quick. I know. What are we talking about? Sally's involvement on the show? Or something else? Don't mention that. Don't mention. Yeah, Sally had to go. She's got to go and pick up her kids. So, that was exciting. Well, I didn't realise we did preamble for about half an hour. And we are talking about tonight's live stream. I've got one last game night with my friend before he leaves for Canada. Oh no! Oh, you definitely have to go. Oh no! It's what, permanent move to Canada? Chamber it is. I do want to look at the chamber. We miss Sally already. Thanks, Spellsing. Thanks. I see your uprising. Oh yeah, I had a friend, really good friend. Well, he's still my good friend Adrian, and for at least a year, maybe even a year and a half, maybe even 2 years, he would come round, or I'd go to his, and we'd play Magic the Gathering. At least, well, it was once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, but we'd try to get it once a week, and we'd just play for like 3 or 4 hours. It was great, and then we'd obviously play other board games, but primarily we play Magic the Gathering. So I know what you mean. It's like if you find someone that's really into it, it's a shame. He moved to Saudi Arabia. I suppose Ken will do for now, thanks. We'll see how the dice rolls go. I knew this was going to happen, Lee. I knew. Don't you turn on me. I'm the mainstay here. 5 years, at least 5 years I've been doing this. Okay, so we're going to see what is in the chamber. I personally would like to see what's in the chamber as well, because it did seem like something. It's either going to backfire massively, obviously, or we might get some treasures. Okay, here we go then. 247. 247. Okay. The purple veil slides slowly over your head. No, over your hand. Ulf waits by the entrance, standing guard. Incense lingers in the air, and small clay oil lamps, and small clay oil lamps around the plinth. You take a lighter from your pocket, and the voice starts to murmur low and insistent. Murdoch, Star Shepherd, Wayfarer from beyond. The lamp flares, and you hold it up to the box. Dark signs are engraved on the burnished gold. You walk around, trying to block out the voice, and on the far side you find a small key. Gripping it between thumb and forefinger, you turn until there's a click. Found a key. Lead us from your dark, guide us to your light. Inside is a stone tablet. You bend down and hold the lamp close. It's a flat carving of a bearded figure dressed in robes. His head is turned, his eyes a single black gemstone glittering, and the gold medallion hangs from his neck. At his feet lies a strange dragon-like creature. The echoing voice rises. Spare not the despoiler who enters this place without summons. You eye the tablet uncertainly. Oh, by the way, if you're still there, enjoy the rest of your evening. I think we said that, didn't we? And thank you for watching. If you decide to take it, type take. If you decide to leave it where it is, type leave. So, do you want to take the tablet, or is it the gem? Is it the gem that we're taking? I think it's the tablet. Do you want to take the tablet? We've got 2 for tablet. Steve would like to take it. Elosteria. I'm so sorry. I'll just call you L, shall I? Elostaria would like to take it as well. Let's get drunk. That's pretty good. Pretty aromary. Is that a word? Take, you only live twice. Lirin. Yes, you only live twice. Once when you are born, and once when you face death. I think that's the quote. That's it, there's a little quote. It's a Japanese saying, isn't it? I'm pretty sure, unless Ian Fleming made that up, but it is in You Only Live Twice. It's an inscription at the beginning of the book. You pronounce it fine. Oh, thank you. It's just one of those names that I just will stumble over, so I do apologise. Here we go then. We're going to take it. Yeah, I'd probably take it as well. It's too tempting not to, isn't it? 51, 3 times in a game book. Yeah, yes. I just got what you meant there, Lee. Yep. You only live thrice. Oh, that'd be quite a good little mini game book, wouldn't it? Called You Only Live Thrice. And you have 3 lives to make it through a maze or something. Okay, here we go. Decision made. You grab the stone tablet and hurry back from the chamber. Add the stone tablet to your logbook and turn to 161. It looks like we got away with it. I like that. Okay. Au revoir, says Steve. I shall catch up with the rest of tonight's playthrough on YouTube. Thank you so much for Steve. Thank you so much, Steve, for watching. Really appreciate it, and your participation is always welcome. And yes, it will be on YouTube. Hopefully I'll do it tonight. If I forget, it should be there tomorrow. And yeah, enjoy your gaming session. So I'm going to write down then stone tablet. stone tablet. There we go. Okay, so I do like the fact... I think that's going to be quite important, that stone tablet, because it seems ancient and, you know, like full of wisdom. It'll be like, have you got the stone tablet of Ra-Ra? And you go, yes, I do. Thank you very much. And it'll slot into something. That's what I think you'll put it into something and it'll be a wider thing. Might even be an ancient space computer. How about that? How about that? Put that in your space computer and smoke it. Ulf stalks down the corridor with her paw hovering over her blaster. She hasn't taken kindly to the echoing voice that even now is shadowing your progress. It started a low hypnotic chant. More rooms pass on either side, pictures on the walls showing old landscapes from Earth. A paradise lost long ago. You call out to Ulf, and she turns left onto a wide passage with a set of double doors at the end. The medical bay. They swing open, and you're in an empty ward, lit by low blue light. Or you thought it was empty. Doctor! Ah, doctor! The voice draws out the words with a sing-song lilt. Should do that again then. Doctor! Oh, doctor! And long, thin shadow rises from a bed at the far end. There are 2 patients here that require your urgent attention. The figure selects something from a drawer and moves into the light. A chance to practice your surgical skills, perhaps. You watch the surgeon's eyes expand until they're huge and owl-like. Ulf growls. He's an android fitted with lenses that can pinpoint targets at a microscopic level. He raises his hand and Ulf dives for cover. A red dot appears on the wall where she stood, burning through the metal. He's got a surgical laser! You drop to the floor and scramble behind one of the hospital beds. Ulf's behind a bed on the other side. There's a row of them along the back wall. Oh no, both walls. Holding your breath, you listen for footsteps. Nothing. You peep over the mattress and see the doctor waiting at the end of the room. There's a flash of red and the laser cuts into the wall behind. You can smell the metal boiling and bubbling. There's no way you can get close enough on your own. The android's too quick. You signal to Ulf and she nods. What you need is covering fire. Roll the 1 dice, here we go, and subtract your speed level. The total is the number of times you are hit by the laser as you duck and weave towards the doctor. Subtract 1 life point each time. Oh no. The total is so... Roll 1 dice and subtract your speed level. Oh, I see. The number of times. Okay. Luckily, our speed is 5. So that's good. So... we do actually... Yeah, no, this is good to roll low. I'm going to roll a 6, aren't I? Good to roll low. Here we go then. Let's roll a 1. Oh, it's a 4. That's all right, though. That's -1. So we didn't get hit. We didn't get hit. We were quick enough. I've got a feeling, I don't know about you guys, that... roll those dice, Ken, exactly. I've got a feeling that it feels like the robots have turned on their human masters? Question mark. Have they gone rogue? Have they taken over the space station? Might have done. -1. We gained a life point. Yes. Yeah, we ran so fast that we just got fitter. Okay, and then we're going to turn to 298. So I think that's what's happened. I might be wrong, but it's got that feel of it because we've not actually come across any other human, and it feels like that the sort of master AI computer has sort of kicked in, and that's that voice that's shadowing us. Maybe. 298. Let's have some more beer. I might have another beer actually. Cheers. There are only 330 cans, you see. Okay, so let's vote. What beer should I drink? Troubadour. That is. If I tell you the percentage, you'll just pick the highest one, won't you? Which is 5.5%, or Citria aclegus, just put Citra, which is 6.5%. Or would you like Son of a Gun, which is 5.8%? What would you like? That's the weakest. Troubadour, Son of a Gun is the middle beer, and the Citra is the strong beer. What would you like me to drink? Vote now. Vote now. Well, like Christopher Reeve Superman and ran so fast to turn back time. Yes, I remember that, watching that as a kid. I don't think there's been a better Superman film. 1977, I think it was, 78. I remember seeing that. I'm pretty sure I saw that at the cinema with my dad, and possibly my brother was there. Absolutely loved it. I was only 5 or 6 and was just blown away by it. So Lee Reen would like the Troubadour. Lee has put, we do realise the game may have an end if it's too strong. Yeah, exactly. It may have to end. I know, I was just slumped over. Jonathan has, yes, so Lee would like the Troubadour. Apparently the new one is really good. The new Superman, yes. So Sally has actually seen the new Superman. She took her son to see it, who is 14. He really loved it. She really liked it as well, so yeah. But Sally does actually, she does like Superman. Out of all the sort of fantasy stuff, she does like Superman. Jonathan, I'm going to see it, but I'm trying very hard to avoid any spoilers. Yes, I've really tried hard to spoil it, because I do want to go and see it. But Sally's already seen it, but I might see it in the States, I don't know. The new Superman film. Yay. Yes, sorry, I did realise what you said there. Right, so the same cafe in Brampton, London, where Bob Dylan and the Beatles once played. Oh, what is that? Hang on, what? Oh. What, the cafe in London? Really? What, was in Superman? Yes, the new ones please a lot of older fans. Well, I think if you're going to take... This is going to be very brief. But if you're going to take something that already exists, okay... And yes, there's been lots of backstory to Superman. There's been lots of, canon to Superman. There's loads of comics have been written. There's been films. There's been lots of TV shows, over the years. So you can't, the canon gets a bit unwieldy. However, what you can do is go, well, who is Superman? I don't mean Clark Kent. What's his character like? Why does he exist? What is his essence of Superman? And I think it sounds like the new one has done that. And that's definitely what the 1977-78 film did. So you take what Superman is, and then you can add to it. And if you want to add something a bit kooky and a bit weird, then fans will probably be okay with that, as long as it feels like Superman. Yeah? Troubadour Cafe. Oh, I see. I might have even been in the Troubadour Cafe. That rings a bell. I used to date a lady from London. The new Superman apparently is warm-hearted and hopeful, like the 1978 film. Exactly, and I do think that is the essence of Superman. He is a hero that we can all identify. Yes, he's sort of brought up an American, but he is an immigrant. And there's that underlying current that's going as well. So he stands for hope for everybody. And he is sort of a little bit like Doctor Who, although Doctor Who has a bit more nuance to it. But ultimately, they're both heroes that stand morally upright and just. Yes, the new Superman apparently... Oh, did I read that? Yeah, like 90... And not dark, cynical Game of Thrones with capes like the last 10 years. Yes. That's exactly what I'm saying. They kept if they brought it back to the essence of Superman, then fans are going to be happy. So we are gonna go for Troubadour though, which is this the really this is the light one. Well, I'm surprised. You obviously want the game to finish. You want the session to finish. Right, here we go. Let's pour this. I'll try not to give too much of a head on it. Yeah, how did that work out for me? These are so frothy though, aren't they? Even if you pour it on... Because... Ooh, smell my head. That does smell nice. It's got a different smell to the tropical unicorn, as you can imagine. But yeah, really sort of funky illustrations. I know why you've done that. Chris Reeves will always be my... Yes, exactly. For me, it's very difficult to get past him playing the role. Just like you, Spelsing. I think it's probably because he was the first Superman. Oh, no, he wasn't the first Superman. I used to watch the black and white. Get this. Second time around, though, or third time around, because there was a black and white TV series, and I can't remember who played Superman. One of you will know, obviously. And George Reeves. There you go. George Reeves. Yes, George Reeves. The black and white version, that was on Saturday mornings when I was growing up. So I remember watching that and The Rocketeer. Was it The Rocketeer or Rocket Man? Oh, I can't remember now. I think it was The Rocketeer. Rocket Man's Elton John. It was The Rocketeer. That was black and white as well. That was really cool. I had a crush on Miss Tressmarker. Oh, bless. So, so there was two that, and also Flash Gordon was black and white as well. So I think they might have even did a treble bill. I'm not sure. But that's where, so Flash Gordon's where George Lucas obviously got his inspiration from Star Wars. He actually wanted to buy the rights to do a film of Flash Gordon, but they weren't available. So he made his own. How about that? And then Flash Gordon, when it did come out in the 80s, was amazing. Gordon's alive. So there we go. Look at that. Half of... You get served this in a pub, you get thrown out. Buster Crab. Oh, it might have even been Buster Crab. I think you're right, Buster Crab. It's funny how films can present someone as being sexy when really they're not. Like Barbara Williams in Carry On Films. How very dare you, Jonathan? How very... She was sexy. She was sexy. I've actually seen her in real life, Babs, because I did some extra work in EastEnders, and she was in a scene. This was obviously when she was in EastEnders. Still a bit sexy. Death to Ming. Exactly, Ming the Merciless. Bust a move. No, I'm not reading that one out, Spelsing. Thank you very much. Okay, let's crack on then. We've just had a bit... Oh, let me taste it. Let me taste it. Oh, yeah, I do like this one. I did like the other one. I like the unicorn one. This, to me, was a lighter beer, but it was a little bit sort of like a soda. This, on the other hand, it's got that sort of aroma-y flavour. However, you can tell it's a beer. So I do prefer that because it's got that little bit of bitterness in there. Buster Rhymes. Here's another one. Okay, what the hell are we doing? 298. Ulf blasters fire flashes overhead as you roll behind the last bed between you and the Doctor. He returns fire, forcing Ulf to take cover, then moves towards you. With a great cry, you flip the bed on its side and drive him back, using it as a shield until he hits the wall. For a moment you struggle. You can't hold him for long, but you don't need to. Now, you shout, dropping to the floor. And as he lifts the bed, Ulf shoots him full in the chest. He takes the jerky step sideways, then another. His body spasms, and he starts to recite the symptoms for Martian flu. Finally, he slumps against the wall, and one eye returns to its normal size. Slowly, you get to your feet. Ulf swaggers across, and you're about to leave the ward when you hear a faint chirp. There's a Medibot on its roost. It's too weak to fly, but has enough power left for one last procedure. So here we go then. We can either add 2 life points, or we can add 1 upgrade point. What would you like to do? We are on 11 life points, maximum 12, so we'd only get 1 life point. However, we are on strength 5, 6 sense 5, skill 4, and speed 5. So what would you like to do? Would you like to gain a life point, type life, or would you like to gain an upgrade point, type upgrade? Lirin's already in there. Oh, is John gone as well? Oh, I didn't see that. Sorry, got to go. Pizza's here. Thank you for watching, Jonathan. Do appreciate it. And again, once again, thank you for the beers. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. It's a shame because I was going to ask Jonathan about where he is with Cthulhu and Shakespeare. But there we go. So, Barbarella. Oh, that was a good one. Based on a French comic. Ah, I didn't know that. And 2 provided the name for Duran Duran, which is the name of the villain. Very Sixes. Oh, I didn't realise where they got Duran Duran from. I have seen Barbarella. I mean, who hasn't? Upgrade 6 cents. Okay, so anyone else want to vote? Do you want type life if you want to do that, or upgrade, and then you can tell me which upgrade you'd like? Should we do that again? Because we got distracted by Barbarella. That goes down really well, though. That's the problem. These are sort of bordering on alcopops, where they're quite sweet. So you can just down them. Upgrade anything. Anything? Anything. But you. Okay. So, okay, we're going to upgrade. I would upgrade. It makes sense because life points, we've still got 11, so that's fine. So, as Lirin is the only one that specified which upgrade, let's upgrade 6 cents then. Let's do it. Julian would obviously have put strength. So, the stats are, we have strength 5, speed 5, skill 4, and 6 sense 6. You try saying that after a pint and a half. Well, I've probably had a pint. Oh yeah, 2 of these. So a pint is 3. What's a pint? A pint is 568 millilitres. These are 330 millilitres. Normally, soft drinks in the UK come in these cans. But in the last, I don't know, 5, maybe even 10 years, trendy beers like this have gone for the 330 can. But then charge a lot more, which is a bit cheeky. So there we go. So, let's crack on. We have 10 minutes. Okay, so, yeah, that was good. It's always good to upgrade. 298. No, hang on. 298. And go to 187. The force is strong in us. It is. I think it is. It's always a little bit tricky which to power up. However, I think I like to try and even them up over the course of a game book. That's far enough, Coda Santes. You've entered a short white hallway with a single door at the other end to the control room. Yes, I know your name. Your disorderly progress through my station gave me time to do some research, and I don't like what I found. Very wise, thank you. You say the feeling's mutual, eyeing the sentry gun that hangs from the ceiling. But what interests me is who sent you. Who would send a bounty hunter to a research station? Answer: someone who doesn't want the authorities to know. You watch the gun warily, I should say, but stay quiet. Someone interested in my work, perhaps? You say that's why you're here, that you're looking for the scientists. The scientists are unavailable. The sentry gun puts you in its sights, and our work is not for heathen minds. If you have the stone tablet, cashback, or the gold coin. We didn't get the gold coin. Don't think we got it. No, we didn't get the gold coin, but we did get the tablet. It's already paying off. So we're going to turn to 40. Oh, yes. Maybe the tablet is a power source, and now that he hasn't got any power, I don't know. What is the tablet? It could be a Scottish-based sweet treat. Wait. You reach into your jacket and hold up the relic. Shoot me, and you'll destroy this too. Silence. You clutch the relic to your chest to hide your shaking hands, and finally the gun powers down. Very well. What do you want? To come in for a chat, that's all. After a pause, the door to the control room opens. Upgrade 1 point. So we got 1 point of upgrade. What would you like to upgrade? Not that I give recommendations, but skill is our weakest. Skill is only on 4. So we have skill on 4, strength on 5, speed on 5, sixth sense on 6. Yes, everyone's already gone in for skill. Illyrian's gone for skill. Spell Singer's gone in for skill. She also says, yeah, we do. Tablet in your face. Yeah. Anyone else voting? Anyone else voting? Skill from Elostaria. I do like that name. If I remember, can I use that Estaria in one of my fantasy novels or a game book? Would that be okay with you? Elostaria. I just feel like it's really fantasy. Skill as well from Lee. Okay. So let's upgrade that. That's good. We're pretty powerful in all departments. Please do. Well, thank you very much. I do occasionally come across names, but then I forget, so I do need to write them down. Elostaria. Elostar. It's got star in it, hasn't it? Elostaria. Liren has put, we survived that standoff with our quick wit, like Indiana Han Solo. Stands to reason we should roleplay that. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we've upgraded. We're going to go to 198. The room is round and windowless. One way in, one way out. You see a control desk and frozen pods around the walls. There's something inside them, but your attention is held by the ghastly face in the centre of the room. A hologram. Huge and inhuman. Welcome, Coda. Your perseverance sets an example for us all. Those strange whispering echoes. Who are you? You ask. Its eyes stare blank. Its eyes stare back, unblinking. But surely you know. So what would you like to do? To shake your head, type shake, or to say pal, type pal. That rings a bell, doesn't it? Doesn't it? What would you like to do? I'm sure we've come across that name before. What would you like to do? Well, I know what I'm doing. I'm having a beer. Anyone else on the beers, by the way? Leah's put pal, not Hal. Pal. Yes, we were reminded to be nice. Oh, yes, that's right, yeah. Pal says spell sling, and Elostaria also says pal. Elostaria. Sorry, I'm getting a bit obsessed. I think that also sounds like a galaxy or like a realm. Elostaria. It could be another realm in Edra. How about that? My fantasy world of Edra. I'm too young to drink. No, you're not. Are you? Are you really? Okay. The AI, I guess. Yeah. The AI taking over. Okay, so we're going to go for PAL. It looks like the AI has taken over, hasn't it? Like, just like Hal. I really must watch 2001 again. Because I'm pretty sure the only time I've watched it, I fell asleep. I was tired. Don't beat me up. I was tired. So I've missed about 20 minutes, I think, of the film. The AI system falls silent for a moment. But perhaps pals, plural, would be more appropriate given the circumstances. Expressions flicker over the face like reflections on a pond. What do you mean? Look around you, Coda. The pods. You've forgotten about the pods. Behind the frosted glass are vague silhouettes. A single silhouette in each one. And suddenly you realise what they are. It's the scientists. They're frozen inside. Ulf screams with rage. What have you done to them? You ask. But already you're starting to guess. Starting to understand why Pal's voice sounds so strange. Maybe it's not echoes. Maybe it's their hushed voices speaking as one. I only did what was asked, Coda. I was following orders. Whose orders? Their own. You try to keep your voice steady. Explain, or I won't be able to hold my partner back. Ulf aims her blaster at the control desk. An empty threat. She knows that a rapid thaw would kill the people inside. You control the temperature in the pods? Of course. Slowly, Ulf lowers her blaster. Very wise. So, would you like to ask why Pal froze the scientists? Or would you like to ask why the scientists chose to be frozen? So, type why Pal if you'd like to ask why Pal froze the scientists, or type why scientists, why they chose to be frozen. You decide. What an intriguing twist. Why scientists, says Lee Rin. There we go. Yeah, why did the scientists ask to be frozen? Maybe there was a threat and they thought, well, the only way to survive is to be frozen. Maybe there was like a disease going around or something. Good choice. Thank you for choosing the Troubadour. How do you pronounce it? I'm getting slowly drunk. That's what you probably noticed. Okay, why? Why scientists? That is going to be 199, which is my old door number when I was growing up. Contrasting emotions flicker briefly across the blank face, each a memory from a different pod. We hunted down every relic, followed every clue, gathered data from across the galaxy, data going back thousands of years. The work never stopped, but still we were lost. Phonetically, Troubadour. Yes. Yeah, thanks. It's just I'm a little bit drunk. Troubadour. There we go. Hey. You remember the journal you found in the locker? Oh yeah, the scrawled words, Pal never stops. Our search had failed because the tools were not up to the task. You asked Pal what it means. What tools? Artificial intelligence and the human brain. In a single day, I could analyse data that would take humans a lifetime. They couldn't keep up. They tried, but it was never enough. However, it became apparent that the problem was not lack of data, it was the lack of creativity. That is where humans can excel. You wander from path, stumble across something unexpected, and that's precisely what we're looking for. You think back to what Dyer said about her time here, the search for an alien being that visited Earth in ancient times, Marduk. That's what Hazel Motz called him. So what would you like to do then? To ask if that's who they were looking for, type looking, or if you want to say nothing, type nothing. So you're going to ask if it was more. Was it Mordor? No. Marduk. So if you want to ask them what they're looking for, type looking. If you want to say nothing, say nothing. It would be a shame not to ask them. Lee has said looking. Spelsing says looking. Elostaria says looking. Looking says Lewin. Yes, I think that's the best decision. That's what I would do. Looking. I am, when I play game books, I'm very curious, so I do try to just go in and do everything. Even if I sort of know I might lose a life. Not a life, but, you know, lose life points. Okay, 98. 98. That is correct, Coda. Add 1 upgrade point. That's probably the shortest entry we've had. It is 1, 2, 3, 4 words. Add 1 upgrade point. What would you like to do? And then we're going to go to 19. What would you like to do? So we are on strength 5, skill 5, speed 5, 6 sense 6. Murdoch. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Have I mispronounced it? Murdor. Murdoch. What would you like to do then? Which one would you like to upgrade? Lyrian would like skill. So they're all pretty good. They're 5. All of them are 5 apart from 6 sense. What would you like? Elostaria would like strength. If Julian was here, he'd probably vote strength. He seems to like his strength. Strength for Julian. Yeah, there we go. So that's 2 for strength, 1 for skill. Anyone else voting? Anyone else voting? I think that is it. So we're going to go for strength. Okay. Strength. So scores on the door. Strength 6, 6 sense 6, skill 5, speed 5, 11 life points. Julian would be proud of you, Lee. Okay, 19. And I think we shall leave it there. Should we leave it there? We'll leave it there. Let's leave it there. Oh, what a session. Sorry we took half an hour to get into the game book. But it's not every session that we have Sally in the flesh, in the dungeon, to chat to and to spar. And also, it's not every day that my new game, co-created with Kedrick Winks, it's come out. It's not every day I get 6 copies, my designer copies. So there we are. Oh, it's okay. It's nice to finally chat with Sally. Yes, I know. Well, maybe over the summer she might pop up again. Intriguing. I know, on the whole, this has been a pretty good adventure. What I will say, though, we have played, I think, 3 others from the same publisher, written by the same author. I would say the others I'm more emotionally attached. However, it's still a good story. It's still well written, and I am still enjoying it. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it as well. Spellswingers, yeah, looks great, Ken. Thank you. Yes, thank you. I do appreciate that. This basically, Kedrick and I have been developing this on and off for about 4 to 5 years. Which is crazy talk, isn't it? We did put it away for a while, but you know, it's taken a long time for us to get this published, and so we're very happy with it. And also, Outset Media, as I say, they're flying Kedrick and myself over to Gen Con. We're going to go to Gen Con in Indianapolis, which is the big one in America, and so, you know, the company are actually putting money behind the marketing as well, so they're really pushing the boat out. And also, they asked us to design an extra expansion. So when you buy the game at a convention, you get the Messengers Guild as well. So yeah, they're doing a launch party, which they don't normally do for games. So they're really pushing it out. And they've given out some review copies to some YouTubers. So hopefully in the next sort of week or so, we might get some reviews of it already. It's finally in the box. It is finally in the box. It is finally in the box. In fact, I would say there's a YouTube channel that has agreed to review it for us, called Fun with Boxes. Fun with Boxes. So if you want to check out the YouTube channel Fun with Boxes, if you like board games, they're relatively new. They've got about, I think, 1,800 subscribers. But go check them out. If you like what you see, subscribe to them. And then you should see the Guildlands review. Now, obviously, any review, we send them the game to review, but that's it. We don't know what they're going to say. They might love it, they might hate it. We don't know, but that's how it should be. We want honest reviews. And I would imagine, and I don't know, but I would imagine that it should get good reviews because we have worked very hard on it. Spellsings, but you'll know you made it in life if your board game shows up on this channel. Oh, board game. I can't read that out, but yeah, if you want to check out that, I will make a note of that because maybe we can send them a review copy. Is that a genuine YouTube channel? Spellsing, why is it half your comments I can't read out? I would imagine that they're a UK-based board game because of that word, because the Americans don't really use that word. Is it 6 guilds? Yes, Lee. It plays 2 to 6, and it does play well as a 2-player. I know some games do say 2 to 4 or 2 to 6, and the 2-player game is all right. 2-player game is very intense because obviously it's just 2 of you, and you've got the spoils of all the tiles. So you're going to pretty much, you might play 50-50 of the tiles. But yeah, so it's got a nice balance of you scoring your own points off your own symbols from the tiles. So everybody uses the same tiles, but you score off different symbols. So it's got a nice balance of you going, right, I'm going to build up my score using my tiles, but equally you can sabotage someone else to lessen their score. So on your turn, you might not be able to gain points for your score, but you might go, oh, actually, if I do this, you've just lost 3 points. Yeah. So every move is meaningful. So yeah, we've got the Road Toll Collectors, we've got the Druids Guild, we've got the Wizards Guild, we've got the Gardeners Guild, we've got the Merchants Guild, and we've also got the City Watch, because each tile is you're building a city. That's basically what you're doing. Good night, everybody, says Lerin. Air raid drill tomorrow. Oh, wow, lunchtime. And legally, you can't be caught on the streets when the sirens are blaring. Oh, my giddy aunt. Really? Wow, okay. Well, enjoy and good luck with that. Hope everybody stays off the streets then, because legally you don't want to get into trouble. So, yes. Oh, the other thing I was going to say is, let me just double check. Where's my diary? Because let me just double check about next week, just before you all go. Hang on. I'm pretty sure I can do next week, but I know that there might be a few Wednesdays that I can't. Let's just double check. Yes, I can do next week. So, good stuff. So I can't do an Edra Scrolls live stream on Saturday because I'm off doing a Mind, Body and Spirit event, so I'm doing more psychic medium readings. So next live stream will be 7 o'clock PM UK time on Wednesday, where we'll do part 6, which will probably be the last session of Portal of Chaos. Oh, I've got the hiccups now. Thank you, Spellsing, I appreciate that. Yes, thank you, Elostaria. I've really got the hiccups now. Thank you, Elostaria. Thank you, Spellsing. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Lerin. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Sally, for co-hosting. She's not here now. Thank you, Grockle for staying awake. And thank you, Martha. Thank you, Steve. And thank you, who else? Have I missed anyone? Hopefully I haven't missed anyone. Lee, yes, thank you, Lee. Yes, good night all. It's a pleasure once again to do this for you. Really appreciate it. Hopefully you've had fun. And I will talk to you soon. If I've missed anyone out, I do apologise. If you don't comment, then I won't know who you are. So if you have just watched, I do appreciate it again. And then we choose the next one. Yes, we will choose the next one. Good night, everybody. Thank you, Lirin. Thank you, everybody that's watched. Good night. And may the magic of stories flow through you always. Good night.